How are we here 4 years later with this piece of lying, this adjudicated? How are we here again? We know that he has sold state secrets. How is he even going to have security clearance? Can somebody, anybody, tell me how the we got here again? That anybody in their right mind would think that this man was worth voting for. Again. Let alone the first time, but again. After January 6, 2021. How the did we get here?
You lost the election. That's how. Woke feminist meltdown while the media panics as Kamala Harris is forced to certify Trump's election win.
I don't think.
That's the problem. You don't think.
I think we need to find moral clarity, in this country. And I just remember after January 6th, you had someone like Mitch McConnell placing the blame on January 6th where it belonged, squarely on Donald Trump's shoulders. Mm-hmm. And then you started seeing people backtrack that and losing their moral center. You had Condoleezza Rice, I believe, on this very show saying, we need to move on from January 6th. I say no. You don't move on because January 6th was an atrocity. It was one of the worst moments in American history. And when you think about the worst moments in American history, like World War II, things that happened, like the Holocaust, chattel slavery, we need to never forget because past becomes prologue if you forget any race.
This woman has lost her ever-loving mind. Beam me up, Scotty. There's no intelligent life here. I don't know, maybe I can get a lift on one of those New Jersey drones. Sunny Halston and The View are conspiring to put the Babylon Bee and all other parody content producers out of business. When I think of the worst moments in history, I think of when The View was created and whenever that Sesame Street sweater was made. Why is she dressed like the Partridge Family bus? She dusted off her Austin Powers waitress cosplay for this episode. Sunny Halston believes that the Cost Hollow happened in America. And she also thinks that we celebrate Independence Day because that was the day when we won the war against the attack by the space aliens.
I just want to let you guys know that I'm the kind of liberal that when they go low, I go lower. If I was Kamala Harris, I would have certified my mother self as the president. You stupid, dirty maggot running the Capitol.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Okay.
Okay?
Are you?
Absolutely.
They're handling this pretty well, I think. He goes almost as low as his testosterone level.
The one thing that has helped keep me going at this point is the knowledge that no matter how today goes, no matter how these next 4 years go, everything will eventually be okay, right? Like, evil does not always win.
Does someone want to tell her she's witnessing now how evil does not win?
This is what I'm talking about. I'm shaking because I'm excited. That's cool. Like, go ahead, call me delusional. You're driving engagement up. Please. Please, 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 please. Oh, God. And if nothing happens, nothing happens. But what if?
And what made you become a liberal?
I got a little older, a little smarter.
And you were tired of being a man?
I think there are plenty of men that are liberal.
Not real men.
You really think so?
Men who are liberals are beta.
You upheld the peaceful transfer of power. Madam soon-to-be former, I am proud of you.
Let me be clear. Today was the worst day of my life. I had to certify Trump's 2024 election win. I swallowed my pride, which honestly is one of the easier things I've swallowed since the start of my political career. A couple of people tried to cheer me up. Justin Trudeau called me right after he resigned. He said, Kamala, the shame, embarrassment, and humiliation of knowing the public sees you as a failure is absolutely soul crushing. The disgrace of having to do the unthinkable is more than one can bear. I said, Justin, it must have been really hard for you to resign today. He said, no, Kamala, I was talking about you certifying Trump's win.
Yeah, but as you've previously stated, you don't have a soul.
I'm speaking.
I'm sorry.
I'll take
Ish.
care of that,
I'm
Madam
speaking.
Soon-to-be.
When I handed over the certification, Trump leaned in and whispered, you did a good job today. I didn't think you had it in you, but then I remembered that you always have it in you. Then Trump turned to his supporters and said, Kamala, maybe politics isn't your thing. Maybe you should try something else. Like stand-up comedy. You're already a joke to more than half the country.
I'm sure they could find a seat for you on The View.
That wouldn't be so bad. At the end of the day, I'm proud of myself, even if no one else is. I'm unburdened by what has been. I got through this by giving myself a pep talk. I said, Kamala, you can do this. You can certify this win. Just remember, you've done much harder things, like Willie Brown.
I know a lot of us are embarrassed to be an American today, but just remember, it's more embarrassing to be in a cult. It's more embarrassing to be proud of being in a cult, and it's more embarrassing that the cult leader thinks you're incompetent and you're too incompetent to even care.
Who wants to be the one to tell her that they're actually the ones who are in a cult? Kamala Harris on young people. What do we know about 18 to 24-year-olds? They're stupid. They make really bad decisions.
Something is wrong. They keep showing J.D. Vance, and he looks uncomfortable. Watch it. I'm recording this entire thing. You'll see it.
The TikTok psychics, tarot cards, pendulums, and imaginary friends all misled them. Found out election certification results in the middle of talking to my kids in the library. I had been hoping we would find having someone who incited an insurrection as president unconstitutional. I looked up from where I had sat and saw this book on my shelf. Less than half of our country voted for the future of our children. I will continue to educate my children to be anti-racist and fight for the rights of every person. But right now, frightened. I should film my mental breakdown and post it online. Those books are perfectly at her level. Did she ever consider that people might be being judged on the content of their character? Being a DEI hire is the opposite of that. She better put that MLK book down because they ain't following anything he said. Content of character, not color of skin. They believe the complete opposite.
It's really not just Donald Trump. It's a whole factor. It's a whole list of things, and Donald Trump was the final result for me. The fact of the matter is, I'm not going to go into reasons why this election was personal for me because now I'm entering protection mode, but just know a lot of the factors that all of us are worried about are affecting my friends and my family members. And so for me, I hold a lot of privilege in my very light skin. I just do. My dad doesn't. So for people like him, and many other people in my life for other reasons, I can't tolerate this any longer. I don't know. I'm just coming on here to vent. I don't know how to handle this. I don't know what to message her. I don't know what to do.
I'm sorry. All I felt was this. Shattering the glass ceiling, the first woman to certify her presidential election loss. Whew. I did not tell patriots to enter the Capitol. Ray Epps, the FBI, and Capitol Police did that. Woo. Spicy take.
I'm just struggling to have any optimism or hope, to be really honest, and I'm really worried for just everyone's safety.
especially women, immigrants, people of color. I don't think we're ever gonna let go of this. Like, history's always gonna look back on this election and this presidency.
I've recently changed the content on this channel from apolitical to political, so I'm losing a ton of subscribers. So when I say like, share, and subscribe, please, oh, please, oh, please subscribe. You would be helping me out immensely. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Red Dawn Daily with your host, me, Dawn Marie, and sometimes Leroy. Oh, you kissing. Oh, you got kisses. Oh, not in front of everybody. Leroy, you're cute. Leroy, you're cute. Leroy, you're cute. Leroy, yes. Yeah, what is it? You're so serious. Oh, okay. I needed that. I guess I did. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Bubba.